Welcome, everybody, to the Plug and Play podcast. We are doing a special episode today. We are going to be drafting games that are going to come out this year. And today I have my guys, Cam. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
And we got Henry.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
All right. So we're going to be drafting games that have come out this year or that are going to come out this year. So we're going to draft 11 games. And throughout the year, we'll have 7 extra games that we draft that haven't been announced yet at this time. So we can add them to our drafting list. So this is sort of like a fantasy football or like fantasy basketball for anyone that has tried those out. So for this one, it's just for games that we are going to be looking forward to. And there are different rules and guidelines that we went through over. There's a lot of rules. There's also counter picks. So there's 2 counter picks during this draft where we can look at the list of the other people in this draft. So for example, I'll look at Henry or Cam. I'll look at their game, and if it doesn't score high enough, I can counter pick, and if it doesn't score high enough, I'll get extra points or something like that. Right, Henry?
I'll jump in and explain this one. The counter pick that you make on one of my team members will give you points if it does poorly, and it'll deduct points from my team. So basically, if I pick a game and it gets a 60 on Metacritic, or OpenCritic, I'm sorry, is the rating that this website uses, then you will get points and I'll lose points. And so basically the way that this works, and it's fantasycritic.game, or .games, I should say, is anything above a 70, you're going to get points. So anything above a 70 on OpenCritic, we're going to get points. You get 1 point above a 70 per point. So 78, 8 points above 70, you get 8 points. That changes when it gets to 90. It's 2 points for every point above 90. So for example, I pick a game that's a 92. I get the 20 points from 70 to 90. Then I get 4 more from 90 to 92. So in that case, I'd get 24 total. And then the only other thing is below a 70 deducts a point from your team every point below a 70 on OpenCritic. And games that don't release are a 0. There's a maximum negative cap of negative 30. So the most you can lose is 30 on a game.
Mm-hmm. Got it. And this is my first time doing this. So there's a lot of rules and stipulations. So yeah, I mean, Cameron has been doing it as well as Henry. So this is my first time doing it. So let's get this started. There's some rules there's no remasters, no ports, or anything that has been graded, or director's cuts, or it's easy to recognize which doesn't count. So it's mostly unreleased games that haven't got scored yet, or new titles. So let's get this started, shall we? So
let's do it.
All right. So I go first. Who's going second?
Me, I'm going second.
Henry is going second, and then last is Cameron. So me, Alexis, I'll go first. And there's a lot of games coming out this year, which is only in the first half. So the first one I am going to choose is going to be a surprise. Yeah, so this is one that I think is not going to be my favorite game, but I think it's going to score a lot, and that is Dragon's Dogma 2.
Whoa!
This might be a surprise.
Surprise!
I mean, we're talking
That's
shit.
A spicy first
yeah.
overall pick there.
Yeah. So there was another game that I wanted to choose, but I don't think it's gonna score that really high. But I think Dragon's Dogma 2 has potential to be almost a 90 or something. So
it could be a sneak hit for sure.
Yeah, it's I see potential in it. I'm not super excited, but I can see the potential it has. So the Dragon's Dogma 2 is my first pick. Next one, Henry, go ahead.
All right, yeah, you've left it open. I definitely know exactly which one I'm picking.
Yeah.
My first pick is easily Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yep.
That's an easy I think 90 plus. Easy 90 plus. Obviously super looking forward to it myself. Yeah, I'm super happy with that. I was really afraid you were gonna get it because I thought you were huge into Final Fantasy VII. So really surprised you passed on that.
It's just for like Final Fantasy, I think I think 7 remake got like an 87, I think. It was somewhere around the 80s.
87 or 88, something like that.
Yeah, and then Rebirth, it just changes everything. And like I think the open world aspect of it has like it can change like the reviewers' like ratings for it. So, but I think the fans are gonna love it. But I think they might rate it lower for that. And there's some red flags, I guess, like the side quests, but that's something else. But yeah, go ahead.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass it off to Cam. Take it. What's your first?
Yeah.
And second.
This
pick?
is that's that was the pick I wanted, and I knew going third I would not get. So I knew this was coming. I'm having a little bit of already an early amount of indecision here between two choices, and I do get back-to-back picks because it'll snake around. So I think I'm just gonna make this easy and pick both. This is funny. It's a kind of like you're saying. It's not something I think I'm gonna really super enjoy, but I know. I don't know anything, right? But I have a very strong feeling this is gonna do well. Let's get ourselves Hellblade 2.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I'm going strictly off the critics here. They love a game like that.
Yeah.
And then the next one, honestly, you know what? People are going to maybe say I overdrafted this, but you cannot go wrong with Nintendo. It served me well in my past Fantasy Critic drafts. Let's get a little bit of a new protagonist going on here. Princess Peach Showtime. Give it to me.
Yeah. That was high on my list for sure.
That was one of my picks.
Nintendo's an easy, like, reviewers love Nintendo games, and they're always super polished products, so there's really no going wrong with a Nintendo title at all.
Yep.
So that moves it back to me. My number 2 pick. Ooh, that's tough.
I will say there's a few big bombs on here, unannounced or not unannounced, uncertain release dates, but should review really well for people that are feeling the risk.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the spice, baby. You gotta go with the spice. I am gonna go. I have been swayed by the hype factor behind this game. I am going to go with Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door remake.
Oh my god, that was my next pick.
Phenomenal game. Loved the original.
Yeah, I've heard great things about the original. Again, this is a Nintendo game. We just discussed they are going to review well, and it's got a lot of nostalgia behind it. This is going to review well. I think it's a smart pick.
Yeah, that's going to be like a day one for me easily. So. Yeah. All right. So my second pick, this one, there's a lot of games here that I'm not I'm sure of, but I've been hearing recently that this game right here, it's a live service game, I guess you could say. There's been a lot of positive reception so far, and that is Helldivers 2, which comes out like next week or something. So.
Okay, you got a guaranteed release there, no doubt.
Yeah, it's coming on PC and PS5. A lot of good reviews. Even IGN is liking it, so I'm expecting it to get a high score. Helldivers 2.
Nice. And I'm going to jump in for half a second here before your next pick, and just in case people are wondering why some of us are like double picking. So this is a snake draft. For anybody unfamiliar, played fantasy. Basically what it does is it goes A, B, C, and then C gets another pick. Because there's 3 of us. So I got the 3rd overall pick to make up for the fact that I couldn't get the 1st and 2nd pick. They gave me 3 and 4. So it goes 1, 2, 3. I'm the 3rd. I get 4. And then it goes in reverse order, 5, 6. Now Alexis will pick 7th as well. And then it'll just keep doing that over and over like a pinball. So.
Yep. All right. So then for my 3rd pick, trying to think. There's one that's coming out later this year that I think is gonna score a lot. It's gonna hit with Souls fans, and that is Black Myth Wukong. It looks phenomenal. I saw the trailer. It was at the Game Awards, and it comes out May of this year, so we got like a ways to go. But Yeah, I think this one looks pretty good. I think it's gonna score like a high 80. So Black Myth Wukong.
I think it is looking pretty good by gameplay early showings. It almost gives like Lies of P vibes,
Yeah.
kind
That
of.
was that was the thing about it, too.
It's from a new developer. I think they're not new, but they've primarily made mobile games, which is why I would kind of have drafted that a little bit lower because it's still kind of a wild card in that sense.
Yep.
But I think overall it's going to be a solid score.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what I'm going to go with. So this is a sequel. Very. It is a game that was a lot of people thought was going to come out last year, but ended up getting pushed. And so technically it doesn't have a release date yet, but I think if it comes out, it's going to score really, really well. I think that game is Hollow Knight Silk Song.
That is very risky. That is very risky. I mean, we haven't seen anything about it, and yeah, that's crazy.
I'm willing.
Yeah.
It has to come out eventually. It's not a joke. It is it's a reality. So I'm hoping.
No, I like that. I think it's funny too. The website itself, it sorts by like what they call hype factor, which is essentially like how many people are picking it highly, or the more they pick it highly, the higher hype factor it gets. And what's interesting is Rise of the Ronin is the top here, which just was actually shown off like very recently, and it's interesting to me that it's so high up here on this hype factor. I'm almost wondering if playing my hand a little bit here, but I don't mind. Maybe I'm trying to bait y'all. I almost wonder if the hype factor is influenced by people picking it before this most recent press conference, because I actually thought it showed pretty poorly, but that's just my opinion. So I will not be picking that. But I will be picking kind of a unique game here. Feel pretty good about this coming out in 2024. There's always the risk it, won't without a solid release date, but give me Frostpunk 2.
Solid pick.
Give me Frostpunk 2. The first one did really well.
Reviewed really, really well.
A lot of people like that studio, so feel good about that. Next one, it goes back to me. This is a little bit interesting too, because there's a lot of good options here. I think what I'm gonna do, I have a couple angles. I could go indie, I could go popular but uncertain. Here's the thing, guys.
Yep.
Here's the thing. Remakes are allowed.
Um,
I want these early year games. This game is showing as eligible. I'm going to take advantage of it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
Yeah, we count
Okay.
that. It says remake in the title.
Yeah.
So.
Join my team. And it's back to Henry.
Yeah, very well received game initially. I think it'll continue to get good scores, seeing as they probably didn't do much to mess it up. So I think good pick. Okay.
I think if anything, it'll actually score better. I think people will maybe even appreciate it a little more now. but
It's
we'll
a
see.
possibility. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the hype factor too on this. Yeah, I think you're kind of right. I think Rise of Ronin is probably a little high. I think it has to be because I know hype factor is determined on this site by the number of leagues that have drafted that game. So it just must be people saw it, they thought it looked good, which it does. But I think I'm going to skip on it. And I am going to go with... I'm going to go with... I think this is a solid pick. I think this is coming out this year. I'm hoping it doesn't slip. But we just saw this team release a game, and it got really, really good reviews. And I think this one's going to do just as well. Metaphor Refantasio from the Persona team.
Oh man. Yeah, fuck. because I just got Persona 3. It just arrived in the mail today, so I'm ready to load that up.
Yeah, that game it's sitting at an 89 right now on Metacritic. Like, that's honestly higher than I thought it was gonna get.
Yeah, Atlas, man, they put out bangers and they get high scores.
That's what I'm hoping Metaphor ReFantasia is gonna do for me, man.
Yep, that was a great pick. So, ooh, there's a lot of games coming out, but it's kind of hard to choose which one to choose like next. But, you guys were sour on it last week on our podcast, but I think I'm going to go for my next pick. I'm going to go with Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And the high factor is like at a 53, but I think it's going to score a lot. It's from Machine Games. They made the Wolfenstein games, and those get high scores. And yeah, it's like what is it? It's Xbox's Spider-Man, so I think it's going to score a lot. So Indiana Jones is my next one. Yep.
I think it's a solid pick. Yeah. I think just the IP associated with it is probably going to knock its score up.
Yeah.
So I think you're solid there.
Yeah, it's also first person, so it's kind of like a new take on it, on the character driven story game. But yep. And then for my next pick, I'm going to go with this kind of, you say Atlas. I think I'm gonna go with the other Atlas game. Well, they're publishing it, but it's from Vanillaware. And that is, what is it? Unicorn Overlord.
Okay.
Yeah, you know them Atlas games, they score high, and this one's kind of niche, but I think it comes out like next month, so it's not that far off. But yeah, I think that one is score high.
That's from the team Vanillaware.
Yeah.
So they're known for very pretty looking games, and also just honestly all of their games have scored pretty well.
Yep.
So solid pick there. So it's back to me.
Yeah, sir.
So it's a matter of my next pick is either going to be a pick of the heart or a pick of the mind. And I think I'm going to go with the mind.
Okay.
I'm in it to win it. And I am going to pick, because of that, a game I would never play and looks downright boring to me, but the previous game scored very, very, very high. So I'm going to go with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, this is a good one for sure. That's a good pick.
Those numbers are high, but I would go to sleep playing that
Boring
game.
ass game,
So.
but high scores.
Yeah, super high.
That is really funny.
All right, Cameron.
Yeah, this is interesting. There's a lot of it's funny, once you get into the middle of the draft like this, it starts getting a lot more risky because you start getting stuff that doesn't have dates, and anything that doesn't have dates, it's a little bit scary.
It is.
There's always that risk. You just don't get anything. I'm gonna pick it up. I think I could probably wait, but I'm on a podcast here with two guys who know their shit when it comes to video games. I don't know if it's too risky maybe to wait. I'm gonna go Animal Well. Ooh. I don't even know if you guys have seen this. You probably have.
Yeah.
Feel pretty good about that actually. I personally am very interested in it. It's got a very unique art style, very unique like little story behind it. It's another Stardew in the sense that it's like a one guy or very few people working on it. So definitely interested in that. So I'll pick that one.
There you go.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do it.
What are you gonna do?
He's gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. I think.
He's doing it.
What is it?
You know what? Hold on a second.
Could be anything.
I don't know if I want to weigh my options here for a second.
The pressure is mounting.
I know. Now I've got to pick something good. I've built it up so much. I have to go with my heart. It looks great. They're using the Octopath esque graphical style. It's just one of my favorite series I've ever played in my entire life. Spiritual successor. I'm gonna draft Eiyuden Chronicle. I don't know.
Ooh.
That was one of mine.
I don't know if it's gonna score like above, like 85 range, but I would not forgive myself if that was on anybody else.
It's a huge fan favorite. Yeah,
so much.
It's a Kickstarter game, right? From Spiritual Successor of Sweetikin. Huge game from back in the day. So It's skeptical though. I mean, what Kickstarter game has come out and been good, right? But hopefully that one's the exception.
I'm hoping, man. They have the entire original team from the first 2 games in the series, and those are like widely considered two of the best JRPGs from their time. So I'm really hoping that it's good. I mean, I love Suikoden like more than anything. It's one of my favorite series ever. 100% at all 5
Oh,
are the
dang.
main line. So
Good for you.
They're remaking it, right?
oh yeah, I've replayed them a couple of years ago too, all of them. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't forgive myself if that was on anybody else's team. So
Yep. That was one of my choices. So.
Oh
go
man.
for it.
Now I'm starting to get to the same place that Cam was. It's getting tricky. Because there's a lot of safe picks here, but I feel like, I don't know. I want to go with something I feel like you guys wouldn't get, but I can also just wait if you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to just take a safe bet here. I'm going to grab Rise of the Ronin.
Oh, okay. Got it. Solid 79, 80.
I think
I might
it's
counter
gonna
you
be-
on that. No, I'm kidding. No, we'll see.
I think it would be higher than that. I think, it's the Team Ninja, the team behind Neo. Those games have been scoring really, really well. I think it's a possibility that game's going to be pretty dang good. But we'll see. Yeah. It's guaranteed points no matter what. It's coming out and it'll score fine. So I'm okay with it.
Yep. Yeah, of course. So for my next pick, I'm going to go with a Square Enix game, and this is Visions of Mana. So this was at the Xbox Direct or whatever. They showed a lot like behind the scenes, and like I think there's like a lot of passion behind it, and it's like the first new title in like 15 years or whatever. So I think reviewers are gonna be more polite to it. I think they might score it to like a low 80, maybe above that, but it looks pretty, so there's a lot of budget behind it. Vengeance of Mana. And then my next pick, I think this might be a sleeper, and that is Pacific Drive.
Okay.
It was on my list.
It comes out. It sucks because it comes out like the week before Rebirth, so it might get left behind. But I think there's a lot of potential behind this one, which is like a roguelike driving game. And I saw, I'm like, oh, this looks really cool. So, yeah, Pacific Drive.
Okay. I already know what I'm going to get. So this one, I'm decisive. This one is definitely one that I'm looking forward to. I am a big platformer guy. I love platforming games, grew up on them, raised on them, still play them today. So the Plucky Squire is an easy pickup
Yes.
for me. Looks really cool. Looks really fun. I think
Looks
it'll be a
fun.
safe at least 80. I'm hoping. It really could go. Honestly, if we're being really serious, it could probably go either way. It could be like a high 70s game or like a low 80s game, or it could probably be like mid to high 80s. I don't know. It's really all over the place. So it may be a little shaky, but that's a pick of the heart right there. So I wanted it on my draft.
Yeah, I think this is actually going to do pretty well. I really liked the trailer that came out for it, and I think it had a really warm reception, which obviously doesn't guarantee anything, but I like that as a pick. I think that's a good one, honestly. I'm gonna take some risk. I think if I regret anything, it's gonna be this pick. But it's sitting there, and it's sitting there at the top of the board, and it's an proven
Ooh.
IP, and nobody's taking it yet. You gotta go Star Wars Outlaws. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
has the strong
Okay.
might
like
not
that.
come out factor, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm banking on it. There was some recent rumblings that they're targeting like summertime. My logic
think it
is
was May,
like
I think.
even if it gets pushed, then like cool, it'll get pushed to fall. This is my optimist perspective on this.
Yeah, I didn't pick that. I'll chime in there for a second. I did not pick that, and I wasn't it is on my list, but it was going to be way down there because I think that game does have a possibility of getting pushed, and I also think that Ubisoft has a possibility of like from what I've seen of the game, gameplay actually looks really strong. I'm not even that big of a Star Wars guy, but that game actually looks pretty dang interesting and fun. But the problem is Ubisoft doesn't know how to make a different game other than the same games they've been making for the past decade and a half. So I think it's a possibility that could be like there could also be some like open world fatigue with that game and Ubisoftification fatigue. So that's why I've been staying away from it. But I honestly think that could be a pretty decently scoring game for sure.
It's funny you say that because like, and I mean this seriously, like that's part of the reason I actually took it up was because of the Ubisoft TM classic formula, however you want to call it, because those games like here's the thing, like yes, people are tired of them, but like also they always do like decent, you know what I mean? Like think of an Assassin's Creed that didn't get like 8s, you know what I'm saying? Like they're usually it's a safe. It's not as safe in terms of coming out, but I feel like if it comes out, it's a safe in terms of like I have a very hard time seeing Star Wars Outlaws get like a 60, you know what I mean? Like that's my logic. It could bite me. We'll see. I mean, that's the spice. And then kind of let's see. I have a pivot here in mind that honestly wasn't even on my radar, but I feel like it's sitting there, and it actually like feels like a pretty safe option. I know people are increasingly getting into the sport. So I'm going to take a sports game.
Dang, okay.
And I'm going to go F1 24. I'm going to take F1.
I actually don't know how those games normally score, but I would assume they are probably decent scoring games.
Quite well, but the thing is like it's all going to boil down to like variation, I feel like, because with sports games, they do get knocked if they don't change stuff, and they don't ever change stuff, so they usually get knocked. So it's like I'm just banking on the fact that they'll throw some spice in there, I hope.
Okay. So, I'm looking at my list here. I got a couple that I really want. Let's see. I think though this is gonna surprise you guys. I think this is gonna surprise you guys. But I think this last game, this is a sequel. The last game that came out from the previous game that came out scored really, really well. You wouldn't even have expected it to score really, really well. But it got it's like a 90 on Metacritic or something crazy. It's really, really high. So I'm hoping that this game continues the trend. But I am going to draft World of Goo 2.
Yes. I played that on the Wii.
No experience with that series. Can honestly say this was not even on my radar.
No, I can imagine not.
Lack of intelligence or knowledge on my part, I mean.
It's just a simple little puzzle game. It's literally like just build. It's like a bridge builder game, but instead of building across a gap, it's building up. Like that's pretty much what or a lot of it's building up. Some of it's building across a gap, but it's very much a bridge builder game. It's pretty good. I would recommend it, but it's also like pretty dated at this point. But I'm hoping the sequel gets me some good points.
Yeah. Yeah, nice pick. I'm surprised this is low on the list. I was hoping you guys wouldn't draft this, but it was revealed at the showcase. Well, not revealed, but there was more extensive look at it. And that is Stellar Blade.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I think this one has potential to be like a high score, but I think it also has a chance to get like very low, like high 70s maybe, or mid 70s. But I'm willing to risk that. So my next pick, I'm looking at the list of, okay. Ooh. All right, I see one right here. This one is, no, that you already took that one. The Plucky Squire.
Sorry, man. Gotta be faster. Gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, gotta be quicker than that, buddy. So for this one, this is another indie game, kind of. Let's see if it has it. Yep, coming out this year, and that is Penny's Big Breakaway.
Ooh, that was on my list.
Yeah, so when this got revealed like at a Nintendo Direct, and I'm like, oh, and then it said from the Sonic Mania devs. So I'm like, oh shit, the Sonic Mania is a banger. So I had my eyes on this one. I think this one's gonna score pretty high. So it's a platformer, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great pick. Sonic Mania obviously did really well, and I think pretty much the only Sonic game that has been attributed to be any good by Sonic fans over the past since Sonic was created. So it's those guys are considered to be talented, and I think that's going to be a great game too. Obviously I'm also like a platformer guy, so I kind of am partial. Okay, so we're getting down to the end here. There's a couple that I really want, but I'm like, I don't know if that's smart. that seems stupid. I'm going to go with a safer pick. I prefer safety. Well, no. I'm going to say this is a pick that's safe, and I think it's also a pick of the heart too. But I'm going to go with Rift of the Necro Dancer. A rhythm game by the people who did Crypt of the Necro Dancer. And those games have scored really well. I actually really like the Zelda spinoff that they did. They did a Legend of Zelda spinoff for that game. I think it will score well. So safe pick there, I think.
Sure. Yeah, I had that
Nice
one
pick.
like kind of on my radar, but I just have no experience with the other games. I didn't know enough about it to make a judgment call on that. So probably a good pick though, to be honest.
Only good picks.
Yeah.
Only good picks.
Yeah, no, I have one in my head to pick, but I'm actually thinking probably the better way to go is to save it for the end of my draft, because I do not think you guys are like even remotely
Gonna take it.
Yeah, even remotely gonna go there. So I think I'm gonna hold that one in my back pocket. We'll get to that later. But what I am gonna take right now, this is a hot take. I actually cannot stand this show, but the games do well and they review well. So give me South Park Snow Day.
Wow. Okay.
Definitely not
Oh,
a South
man.
Park guy,
I don't know about
but
that one. I'm
I'm like, you know what? The other games, I've heard nothing but good things about their other two games. I'm like, give me it. Give me that one. Oh man, as I look at this draft order, I cannot believe a bunch of people are drafting Dragon Age. They actually think that's going to come out this year?
There's no way.
There's
No
zero
shot.
chance that that's going to come out
No
this
shot.
year. And
That's like
honestly,
26,
I actually I'm actually interested because I was one of the weirdos who liked Inquisition. I know that's kind of uncommon, but
Not that uncommon, man. It won Game of the Year.
well, see, that's the funny thing is it's like I hear you. Like it at the time, it got a lot like really hyped up, and then as time went on, it's like people have turned on that game so hard. Like,
It's because The Witcher 3 came out.
yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. Honestly, like, you know what? I am gonna take something we did talk about in our most recent episode. Go back and listen to that thing. This
Continuity.
feels risky. This feels risky, but I'm gonna do it. Give me Aura.
Really?
Civ.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the Civ devs.
oh yeah, okay.
I trust them. This game looks good.
It's probably a bad sign that Alexis said, "Oh yeah, that game we talked about last week." I remember now.
I was thinking about drafting that because I don't play those games, but I know like Cameron was like, "This looks amazing." I'm like, okay, that's on my radar. But
That's
go ahead,
super
take it.
funny that you said that. Also, as a quick reminder to everybody, we are drafting 11 games, and that was my 10th. So Henry, it's going back to you for 10. So we're on our second to last.
Dang,
picks.
dude.
So I was just
I
gonna
don't know.
Yeah.
I'm looking at one game. I'm like, I know why we haven't drafted this, but I feel like I need to draft this. but I don't think it's smart. Ooh. I am going to go with my brain. I'm going to go with my brain for my last 2 picks, if they're available, I suppose. But I'm going to pick for my second to last pick, Mina the Hollower. So that is the next game from the Shovel Knight developers. They've been working on Shovel Knight for a long time, and that game obviously scored really well. Hopefully, Mina continues the trend. We'll see, though.
Yep. Shovel Knight devs, and they know what they're doing. So, yeah, I was trying to look for like a Nintendo game, and like there's like some that are like questionable that I think I'm going to refrain from doing, but
There's one on there I'm not going to mention. Pretty high hype score.
Yeah, but none of us are biting, man.
no.
I'm not touching it. I'm not
yeah.
going to touch it.
Yeah, me neither.
That's what you want him to think, so he doesn't take it right now.
All right. Oh wait, I got an amazing one. I'm surprised. I think this one might be like the steal, but
Ooh, okay.
It's ineligible.
What is?
Fuck. It was Hades 2.
Oh, it's early access, dude. I wouldn't pick that. That's not coming out of early access this year.
You know what's
okay.
funny?
I didn't realize.
You know what's funny, Alexis, is I was actually looking that up in prep for the draft, and I didn't realize that that's one of those games like Darkest Dungeon 2 where they're projecting like a 2-year early access on it, and I'm like, holy shit. Okay, yeah. So that alone just completely turned me off of it.
yeah. Okay.
So it's probably a good thing it won't let you draft it. You don't want that.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Okay, so this is another one that was revealed at the oh snap. I'm not sure if I should choose this. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but I think I'm gonna go with the safer pick. I'm going to go with shit. Hold up. It's kind of hard, man.
It's really hard when you get down to the bottom.
Take your time. I mean, one thing also just to mention too, and I think you caught yourself there, is definitely don't play your hand too much because we can pick games up. So I mean, we could pick something up if you mention it right now. So
true.
Oh man.
And don't forget, we need an unannounced title by the end of the year. So
I got one.
It's our spice.
Okay. This might be a meme pick, but I think I'm gonna go with Foam Stars. Comes out on PlayStation Plus. So
previews are pretty positive on that game. So it's not a bad pick.
They've been advertising that like crazy. I keep seeing ads for that all over. I just got pinged on my phone earlier today. I was like,
yeah, me too.
Yeah,
the PlayStation app hit me up.
Yeah, it's for February, so that's gonna be a free game.
So your last pick of the draft.
Last pick of the draft. Here we go. Last round starts here.
It's crazy.
Okay. Looking at my list, it's like everything's been taken, but
I know my last pick. I already know my last pick, and unless one of you two take it.
I was about to say, Alexis and I are going to take it. So
unless y'all take it, it's going to be the quickest pick I've made all draft. I can guarantee you that.
Okay.
Secret weapon.
Secret weapon. This is intimidating.
Yeah.
I like how each of our teams has like a feels like a pretty clear identity too. Like I was looking at the team lists a little bit ago in between picks, and like they feel pretty distinct in a lot of ways, which I really like.
Yeah, it really does.
I'm so mad I didn't get Rebirth.
Yeah,
I'm so glad I got Rebirth.
Yeah, I'll let you take that. So this one I'm going with Zenless Zone Zero.
Okay.
Which is from the devs from Genshin Impact and Honkai. Comes out this year. I see a lot of potential with this one. I think the gameplay of this one just intrigues me.
It definitely looks good. The only I'll let you draft it first before I say anything bad about it. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah.
There it is.
The other thing I have to say is it's a live service game, and those typically just don't review great. Not like they're like they bomb, but like they're just not 90s or whatever. So that's why I was staying away from it. But I agree, preview coverage and stuff that they've shown so far actually looks pretty fun. So if I played a live service game, I would probably check that out. Honestly, HoYoverse is probably the first free to play like dev I would easily check out if I ever started playing those kind of games. So, but now onto my final pick.
Wait, can I say something real quick?
No, go ahead, Alexis. Yeah.
So, so I looked up Genshin Impact, and on OpenCritic it has an 81, and what is it?
Honkai Star Rail, yeah.
That has an 83. So
that's actually not bad.
That's a good late pick. Yeah, I mean 80 is solid.
That's a good late pick. Yeah.
Yep. All right, go for it, Henry.
Okay.
You know you want to take it. Take it.
I don't even know what you're talking about. But I assume it's the best game that I'm definitely picking right now. There's one game that I've been looking at like half the draft, and I'm like, that's just too risky. I want it to be good, but I can't chance it. So I'm going to go with something that I think will be good, or will review good. Another sequel. To a game that got, I think, like a 90 on Metacritic. Another game that just kind of came out of nowhere and people really, really liked. But I'm going to draft The Rise of the Golden Idol.
Rise?
Exactly. Yeah, that's a out of nowhere pick, but I think if it reviews just as well as the previous one did, that's a lot of points on the board for me. So we're hoping for a repeat with Rise of the Golden Idol. Okay, now Cam, wow us, astound us, show us.
Yeah, what is it? What are you talking about?
Get ready. It's coming. I just got to find it. Oh, it's got some.
Oh man,
hold on. It's got some weird spelling, I guess. It is a long title, to be fair. No. Hold on. I might have to Google the name real quick. Hold on a second. Where is it?
This must be a great game. I can't even remember the name of it.
No, I know the name. I just, for some reason. Okay, yeah, there we go. Super long subtitle. All right, let's do it. Let's lock it in. For all my toxic folks out there who are playing this game every now and then, just like me. Their spin-offs have reviewed well. Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story. Give it to me.
Oh, dang.
Oh, my God.
It's coming out in a few weeks. We're about to find out. On this game.
You got to tell me a little bit more about that. I stay away from everything pretty much Riot makes. So what is this?
So yeah, no, this is a great chance to get on my platform here for a second. First of all, Riot was sitting on this mound of cash selling, all these skins in League of Legends for years and years and years, selling skins and champions and in-game currency and stuff. They've made a few spin-off games. Song of Nunu came out last year to rave reviews. Ruined King, I actually enjoyed quite a bit. It's a pretty solid turn-based game. Came out 2 years ago, I think. This is their newest game. So very wholesome spin-off game. This is basically like a crafting, chill, like Animal Crossing-esque type of game. But yeah, no, I mean it looks good. Like it looks good. It's got a nice like unique little unique little graphic style. Cozy little game. So yeah, I mean I'm banking on their track record with their spin-off games. So 2-3 weeks from now, I will say this is very risky in some ways because the studio that made it just hasn't really made a ton of games, but I feel good about it. And their spin-offs have a good history. So we'll see.
Yep. I'm iffy about that one.
Yeah, so I mean, here's the next portion of this, how this goes. It's the counter picks. So we have 4 counter picks, 2 we draft, 2 we pick mid-year. And so since I got the last pick in the draft, I'm also getting the first counter pick, and I'm weighing my options right now. There's some good counter pick options here. And I'm sure there's some good ones on my team too.
I was about to say none of them are mine. You must be looking at Alexis's list.
Okay, I mean, you think so?
So I'm just going to clarify what a counterpick is. You're picking a game you think is bad. You're gonna get the reverse amount of points that the person gets for that game. So you're basically calling out one of our picks right now.
Yep.
Who made the worst pick? This is what you are going to define what the worst pick of the draft was.
Man, it's the worst pick, and it also the strategy as well as it behooves you if you pick something that doesn't come out too, which is
it's a good strategy to pick
well.
a game you think is going to get pushed for sure.
I want to do something that if it comes out, I will regret so hard, but I just don't think it's going to come out this year.
What is it?
You know what? I'm going to hold that in my back pocket for now. I am going to pick. I just don't know if that's going to
It's a lot of good picks out there.
Yeah, I have a couple already.
We only need two. I have one for sure. I don't know what my second one's going to be.
I don't know about this. I actually do think it's going to do okay, but I think it's one of the options that I think I could feasibly see it in the 70s. So I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to do Plucky Squire. I'm going to counterpick Plucky Squire.
Dang, I feel attacked.
It's going to happen to all of us, I'm sure.
I know.
it's gonna happen.
But yeah, I think it's possible. I think it is possible that could go to the 70s. A 2D platformer, I think it goes into 3D eventually, but something like that, a lot of people can get sour on. It doesn't appeal to a lot of people. It could be too simple. So I can see it being a problem, and I can see it biting me there. But I think it's not with lists as strong as these. I think it is honestly a solid counterpick for what we have. I know exactly what I am going to pick. South Park Snow Day.
Okay.
So you are thinking of the Obsidian games that were made by the South Park Stick of Truth and Fractured Butthole. This is made by a completely separate studio that I think has like no history at all or something like that, and it's like I don't even know. I think it's like a third-person shooter or something. It's like something weird, but it does not look good. So that's an easy counterpick for me.
Lack of research right there on my part. You're totally right. Brutal.
All right, my turn. So I'm just looking at this one, and this might be very risky, but second thought, never mind. Hold up. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'll go with it. It's gonna be. It's gonna be the Hollow Knight game.
No way.
I just don't think it's gonna come out this year, and I think it's in dev hell right now. We haven't seen anything on it, so.
This was gonna be my counter. I chickened out, and I'm glad you did it.
All right,
Yes.
it's a massive risk. If that game comes out, it will score well. It will be a high, I think that game's going to probably be 90 or above. It's very possible.
I don't see a floor below 85 at minimum if it comes out. There's no way. So
no doubt.
You're banking on it not coming out essentially.
Go big or go home, right?
Yeah, I get that, man. I get it. So you get two. You get back to back.
Yeah, I'm trying to look.
It's hard, man. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Maybe that was a dumb pick, but I'm sticking with it. This one, I'm surprised you went with it. That is the League of Legends game.
Okay. That's smart move.
I was researching it, and it came up as one of the games to come out this year, and I was just like, hell no, I'm not putting that on my list.
I like that.
So that is.
I think you're gonna regret this. I really do, but we'll see. That's what this is all about.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as we've been talking about, man, this is tough. Because I see a couple that I'm like, that could be a 70, but it also could be a high 80 or a mid 80, or that could be coming out next year, but it also could be a really well scoring game. So, oh man, I am gonna. You know what? I'm gonna stick with what I said on the last podcast.
Oh my god!
And
say it.
I'm going to go with. Oh man!
It's tough, man. It's tough.
It is tough. I'm stressing out over this one, man.
Very tough. I feel like the counter picks were harder than picking my team. Like, for real.
Counter picks are always the hardest. Okay, I changed my mind. Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh, I should have chose that. Yeah, I should have chose that.
Star Wars Outlaws. I'm hoping for it getting pushed, or what I was talking about earlier, maybe open world fatigue, Ubisoftification fatigue, something like that. It could really bite me though. That is a game that I'm really scared of. So,
my thinking with drafting that is like the Star Wars video games, like last few, I feel like are on a pretty good streak, and it's tough because it's such a big IP that I'm like, you almost want to say like, oh, there's no way they're gonna let this be bad, but then there's been bad Star Wars games, so I'm like, that's flawed logic. But I'm like, you know what, they've been hot. I think it's gonna come out. Let's see what happens. 2 games, both on Alexis's team, because nobody's counterpicked any of.
I was about to say he's doing really hot right now with no counter picks.
And I think I know which one I'm gonna do, and I think I'm gonna lock it in.
Let's hear it.
Give me that Foam Stars counter pick. I don't want any part of that.
That's a good possible counter pick for sure.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one. So yeah, no, that was the last counter pick. So now basically what will happen is, as time goes on, as the year goes on, we'll have to pick up games, bid on them to kind of fill our teams out, and pick 2 more counter picks to fill our teams out as well with the counter picks. And as the games review or get posted on Open Critic, it'll automatically update the league. We'll probably do some updates here and there on our scoring and stuff just to keep things interesting. But yeah, no, I mean, as of right now, looking like projecting a very heavy win to Henry, projecting Alexis in second and me a little bit behind him in third. So we'll see. We'll see what the website
projected
is
points
right
mean nothing on this.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Same as fantasy sports. Yeah, you never know. It is interesting to look at, but
I'll take definitive. It though. I mean, if it wants to say I'm the winner, I'll take it. I'm not going to argue, but
that is very, very interesting. I mean, look, here's the thing, guys. I mean, they're projecting me to get 3 from Vandaltale, League of Legends story. I'm telling you right now, it's getting more than 3.
Yeah, it's going to be right now. It'll probably be above a 73. I think you're probably right.
That's I consider that disrespectful that they would even say that. So.
But this has been super fun, and I think we were gonna add a little bit more spice. We're gonna do a winner, or whoever wins. I guess right now we just have bragging rights, but whoever loses, they're gonna have to play the worst game either reviewed that year or drafted by us or their team. We're still getting to the nitty gritty on that, but there will be suffering for whoever loses. That's a guarantee. So
it's funny because. For like the worst game of this year, I think Game Mill is gonna produce another banger. So get ready for Gollum 2 or like Rise of King Kong 2. Or
something. Rise of Kong 2.
No. Yeah, I mean Game Mill or another Walking Dead game. So yeah, just be careful. Don't lose. You don't want to subject yourself to the Game Mill, which they make terrible games. But
yeah, that'd be rough.
Yeah. I also wanted to ask you guys if you wanted to do like an unannounced game right now, or is that you want to save that for later?
So. We can't draft anything else right now, so you will have to bid on an unannounced game.
Got it. All right. So yeah, I mean, that's it for the draft. That was a lot of fun.
Totally.
My name is Alexis. So we'll post like what games we drafted like in the description or somewhere, so you can see like what we chose, so you can see like a better list easily. But my name is Alexis. Henry, you want to close it off? You want to say anything? Any final words?
Yes, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. No question mark.
I mean, you're projected first, so I mean,
The
that's what the system is
disrespect.
saying.
The disrespect. I have one final word. This is Cameron.
Yeah,
I have
go for
one final word I would like to say, and that is that here in about 3 weeks, when Bandhotel gets an 80 plus, I'm coming back to fantasycritic.games and emailing the creator of this website. That's
Got it, man. All right. So thank you, everybody, for listening to the Plug and Play special episode of the Fantasy Critic Draft Gaming of 2024. Thank you, everybody. Make sure to give us a rating. Give us any feedback or on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Goodbye, everyone.
See ya.
See ya.